Sunday at 6th Avenue Baptist Church. But for Senator Raphael Warnock, it was also a homecoming. While he was still in college, he served as an intern at 6th Avenue and was ordained alongside current pastor John Canelo by then pastor and civil rights leader John T. Porter.
It's weird. I can still feel it mustering us, so I'll be brief.
Senator Warnock talked with us for just a few minutes before he signed copies of his new children's book, shortly after a sermon steeped in history.
6-year-old girl. What courage it must have taken for her mother to say, yes, I'll let my 6-year-old child face down the ugliness and the bigotry.
Can we ever sort of come together on what we teach children in terms of history?
We have to reject all of this, red, yellow, brown, black, and white. We have to reject this misguided notion that somehow our children will be so traumatized by the complicated story of the American family that they can't bear it. You know, one of the stories that I tell in a recent children's book that I just released, my dad was a World War II era veteran who once had to give up his seat on a bus while wearing his uniform to a white teenager. My dad had to give up his seat, but guess what? Today I sit in a United States Senate seat, a kid who grew up in public housing. Both of those parts of the American story are true. And we have to give voice to that, be honest about it, and that's how we move everybody forward.
Warnock also talked about his political priorities and explained one of the things that drives him. You talked about serving here under Reverend Porter, Pastor Porter. I'm wondering if there's anything that you take from your time in Birmingham that stays with you.
We need to be making more things right here in America, and I won't rest until we make sure that every eligible American has access to the right to vote. And what inspires all of this is people like John Porter, who was my pastor and mentor here. I served under him. He served under Dr. King. And I think it's our job and our time to pass it on.
Senator Warnock says not only was Reverend Porter a mentor, but when Warnock could not afford his final semester at Morehouse College, the church paid for it.
Wow.
A family that's paid
Good interview.
cost